speaking of like all of the planning and stuff, which I am not. This is not a slight at all. Like if anyone's played D&D, you've been there. Like it's hard to figure out what you want to do, especially in such an important scenario. You don't want to make any mistakes. But just shout out to Travis, man. He's such a good player in so many different aspects. But like on more than one occasion in this episode, he just like took the initiative when no one could make a decision, and he just went with something. Every table needs that. Now I'm not. You can go too far that way too. Like a player who's just never listening, like just doing what they want. Like that's obviously not what Travis was doing. But
I think you make a really good insight on like that dynamic at a table where like your players have to trust you or have to trust each other for someone to be able to do that. And it takes someone who has to be really in tune with kind of knowing, like just has good intuition on like what is the right decision. Cause like we've all had like the person at the table who's like, all right, guys, we're just going to do this. And everyone's like, no, we're not. That's the dumbest thing. Like, why would we do that? Yeah. But then you have someone at the table who's like, hey, this is what we're just going to do. And you're like, yes, okay, that person gets it. So I can't talk about it any smarter than that because I haven't really fleshed out the thought. But Travis is obviously the latter. I mean, he, and like you said, if you wear your entertainment hat, it'll drive you crazy if someone isn't doing that at the table.
Right. For sure. So, yeah, I mean, they're all fantastic players, but just Travis especially, I notice a lot, is just so in tune. Like you're saying, I like that phrase. Like he's very in tune with the pulse of what's happening at the table. Like he's always, I mean, not everyone has their moments in 5-hour sessions where they might not be paying attention fully or whatever. But I notice a lot of the times Travis is always locked in, and always like celebrating other people's moments and everything in that bag.
Yeah.
So shout out to
he's got some cool hype man moments.